Clément Bergeron, a glass artist and a sculptor, is with me today at the Glassblowing place in Alexandria. Clément has an exhibition here, a show running for 1 month, and his artwork is amazing. We are going to see several pieces of oxes, right? This is one of the biggest ones that you've done, is it?
Yeah, that's the first one actually. I've done that size, and that's what started all the sculpturing part of my artist life.
It is such a strong, also masculine, and it shows so much resilience, and you always are impressed by this animal, the ox. It's an animal that works hard, never complains or rarely complains. It's also a stubborn animal. Why did you choose this animal?
Well, there's a story behind this piece particularly. When I was doing my program, my glass program, I felt sick at one point in my program, and I had to take a break and rethink why I was there, why I was doing all this glass and art. And so I had a year to do some introspection and reflection. And what came out of this is the reason that I'm doing well. So it's mostly about introspection. So I had to deal with my own inner beast and to confront actually things instead of going away or running away. So this is all about confrontation, and confrontation is represented in my head with the inner beast, which is for me an ox, which is also represented in mythology as a minotaur or what else. So yes, it's a strong animal. It's very impressive to be confronted to an ox, especially when you don't know how it's going to react. So that was the main point of the ox. It all started there.
How long did it take you to do this specific piece? It looks like it's a very laborious, elaborate process.
So just for the technical process, let's say, when I had the idea and all that stuff, and I decided what I would do, it took probably, well, just for the transformation, there's a good 2 weeks. So that's only to have the mold and to try to transform it to have this one piece of glass. And besides that, so it probably took maybe 2 months, at least 2 months, to start with some clay, transform that in wax, assemble some waxes together, finish that wax the way I wanted the glass to be, mold that wax on wax, and then with that empty mold, charge it with some glass, and then think about the program I would do to transform that glass and to anneal it so it would be stable. And since it was at first, it was quite stressful. And then after that 2 weeks, I had to polish it and assemble it. So a good 2 months, maybe 2.5, just to do it all process.
We have a few more pieces here, and they are variations of oxes. You have them in different postures, right?
Yep.
Can you take us through that?
So this series is called a Tauri. So Tauri is of course about ox. Again, it's probably more oriented around the minotaur, but this one in opposition to confrontation, which is more about the reflection and the inner beast. This is more about expression and non-verbal language. So it's more the postures of those Tauri actually talks for themselves without any words. So
yeah, this one has his hands behind, as if He's thinking very deeply.
Could be, yeah, could be thinking, could be serious. It can go in various ways. I don't really want to orient people
Into what to think.
Yeah, so I could think he's serious, and you could think he's thinking. That's all fine for me. I just want to show that the nonverbal language talks and has a lot of presence actually in our life, even though we are not really conscious about it. It plays on us actually, even though we're not conscious about it. When we talk to people, the way they look at us, the way they stand, all plays in the discussion, for example. So that's what represents this.
Clément, how many oxes have you done so far?
In the Tory series?
In the Tory series, yes.
So the Tory series has 5 single Tory, and there's 1 double also, which opposites 2 Tory.
It's right here.
So those one are.
So this duality, can we talk a little bit about the duality that I'm looking at here?
Yeah. So the singles one represent with single person nonverbal language about single persons. Could be in various atmosphere, let's say, or environment. And those is more a relationship between the two. So since they are back to back, of course, they're probably not happy about each other, in opposition to facing each other. So there's probably not a crash, but not a seizure also, but there's something cut about their discussion, their relationship. And they could be male or female, depending what people want to see about it. Maybe have a tendency to see a male and a female, but
could be 2 males, 2 females.
Could be two males, 2 females. The only difference between those two are the horns. So depending how we represent the position of the horns.
So when you've done this, did you do this as a statement about human nature, relationships? The fact that maybe we as people sometimes do not know how to work with each other, and we get into these postures here.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure it was conscious actually. So it was more an idea. I think it was unconscious actually. I didn't really think about making a statement, a conscious statement about something. It all started with the singles, and at one point I came out to do two Tory in one piece. So this is maybe less conceptual, more unconscious art.
So your topic right now in sculpting is primarily Tories, oxes, and are you in the future? Are you planning on expanding, or your focus will be on this particular animal because of the strength and because of the alter ego that you find, the relation that you find with him?
I probably have more to explore about the ox, but I don't exclude to at some point use another symbol, which would probably be animal also, to represent other things. I don't have a specific idea, but I'm probably sure at some point I will use something else also. But for now I have still some stuff to do about foxes.
There's more here, right?
Yeah.
You've done here a woman. It looks like a woman ox. Is it, or is it a man? Or it doesn't matter. It can be anything.
It doesn't really matter. Actually, this is
The extensions don't mean anything. The hair, or
actually the hair probably means more about for me than other people. So for a short story, this is the second piece of the confrontation. The first one was more a reminder that at some point you will have to face it, and this is more about the facing. So it's this is more when you, well, as I see it, it's more when you have a decision, let's say, and you are counterweighting positions. So is it good? Is it bad? Realistic, or am I doing the right thing? Whatever the process is inside us, we are waiting what we are going to do or answer or say. So that's why there's three. It's a triptych. So there's probably more the serious or bad. There's probably more the positive.
I would like to focus a little bit on this one.
Yeah.
It has shorter horns.
Yeah.
Right? So what does it mean? All the other have big, beautiful, horns. Is this a calf? Is this what is this? What I'm looking at right now?
It's all inspired on oxes, but there's an opposition between this one and the other one on the other way, which has quite strong horns.
Yes.
So this is a quality where there's ideas in opposition. So it could be maybe the baby one or the positive, or however you see it. This could be the strong one or the mean one, or so this one could be, let's say, the devil, and this one could be the angel, and
Yes.
this one could be the
fairy.
judge or whatever. So
It's amazing, Clément, how you managed to suggest personality only by the position of the horns. There's a lot of psychology only looking at them.
yeah, that's what I like about just materializing or stage something with little details. This is also about non-verbal language. So it could be with if they frown or not, or with the position of the horns, or perplexity, or sadness, maybe.
True. Clément, thank you so much for giving me this interview, and you will be at the Glassblowing place in Alexandria for an entire month. I invite the viewers to see you. Are you going to be on site or just today? You're going back?
We're going to be here on site today, but
Today.
probably not till the end. So it ends on December 24th, and it's only today that we're going to be here.
Thank you very much, Clément, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you.